can be thankful for the blessing and still frustrated by the process. That's not being ungrateful, that's just being honest. Pregnancy isn't always magical, especially when you're doing it without a partner, and that's okay. You can mourn the experience you didn't get and still celebrate the life you created. Hey y'all, it's your girl Kiki, and welcome back to Where is the Manual? Because let's be honest, if life came with instructions, I wouldn't be here telling y'all how I survived pregnancy solo with a swollen belly and a whole lot of side eye. So today's episode, it is personal. I'm talking about what is it like being single and pregnant. And spoiler alert, it was not all glowing skin and cute baby bump pics. It was a lot more of waddling, acid reflux, emotional whiplash, and realizing real quick that y'all are here telling stories about the magic of pregnancy. Now, which one of y'all said pregnancy was beautiful? Which part? The waddling, the swollen ankles, or the part where I peed myself from coughing? All right, let's get into this episode. I'm going to start with feeling the baby moving in your stomach. That felt like gas. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all out here saying, oh my gosh, it's the most beautiful feeling. It felt like something crawling in my stomach, and I did not like it. Not one bit. And don't even get me started on the whole you're glowing thing. Yes, I was glowing because I was hot, swollen, and sweaty. I was tired. My ankles were swollen, and every sneeze came with a prayer and a panty liner. People kept saying to me, it's amazing what your body can do. Oh yeah, of course it is. But it didn't feel amazing. It felt like my body was betraying me one body part at a time. But I got to give it up credit where it's due, right? Because, being pregnant in New York City, listen, I was a whole celebrity on that subway. New York City subway etiquette magically appeared the minute I poked my belly out a little. It was a miracle. Rush hour on the 4 train used to feel like the Hunger Game, like a whole rush, a whole fight to the death. But when that belly popped out, seats appeared like Moses parting the Red Sea. And yes, I absolutely stuck it out early to secure that seat. Mind your business. Don't worry about that. Then there was the attention, the pheromones. Ooh, they were working, baby. I had men trying to slide in my DMs like, you need a bonus, Dad? One dude told me he wanted to build a family, starting with mine. Now that was a confidence boost. I can't lie, pregnant me was cute, but swollen, but still cute. I was getting uber attention from men and women, and I loved it. All right, but here's where the betrayal came in. I thought I was doing good, eating smoothies every morning, trying to stay healthy. My doctor looked me dead in the face and like, so what is in the smoothie you've been drinking? I'm like all excited. Bananas, mangoes, strawberries, listing it out. Sis said, ma'am, that's sugar juice. So now I'm over here gaining weight, trying to figure out why I'm gaining because I'm just drinking a smoothie. Then she hits me with like, oh, you need to eat more carbs. Baby, you don't tell someone who's fought the scale their whole life to eat more carbs. Add in, I was working out and spin regularly, but then I pulled something in my knee. And so I stopped working out. So now I'm sitting more, eating toast and home fries like it's a job, and then obviously growing rapidly. And as if that wasn't enough, y'all ever had bronchitis while pregnant? I was laid out on that couch for 2 weeks, peeing on myself and praying to baby Jesus. I couldn't take meds. Every time I coughed, I peed. I had on pads. I was tired. I was coughing. That was the moment I looked at the sky and said, God, now tell me what your plan was here. So the other part that was not the best experience was, although my daughter's father came to most of my appointments and he helped when he could, but reality was that we weren't together. We were just co-parenting. So I didn't have someone to help me shave my legs or tie my shoes or rub my feet every night. And I'm sure if I asked, maybe he would have done it, but I didn't want to ask. I wanted that kind of love that just shows up, right? The intimacy of doing this together. And it wasn't really about not having someone. It was about missing the moments of sharing your pregnancy. And that's when I realized this pregnancy thing, it is not 50-50. No matter how much they say I'm here, it's your body, your aches, your emotions, your experience. And I didn't have someone next to me at night rubbing my back when my hips hurt. I was feeling pain in areas that I didn't even know exist. No one whispering to my belly, singing to my belly. In those moments, I think I missed them because you saw them, right? You saw them on TV and you wanted that. But let me tell you who did show up. My baby sis, Alyssa. This girl turned into my Uber Eats, my Lyft driver, my doula, my therapist, and my personal hype squad all in one. She brought me food. She ran errands. She even convinced me to take a maternity photo shoot. And even though I was feeling huge and puffy, she said, you're going to want to remember this. And I was like, do I though? Do I really want people to see me looking like this? But she got her friend to shoot them, and I got my makeup done, and baby, I look good. I'm so glad she pushed me because those pictures are gorgeous. Funny how the sister I used to take care of became the one taking care of me, and I'm forever grateful. But let's talk about this weight and this, right? It's not just physical weight, it's mental weight. I'm not gonna lie, I felt guilty. Guilty for not loving it, guilty for not being excited every day, guilty for not giving my baby the two-parent experience. I was mourning something I never had, something I thought I was supposed to have, and blamed myself. But therapy has been teaching me this. Two things can be true. I can be grateful for my baby, for her health, for my support system, and I can still be disappointed that I didn't get the intimacy, the partnership, the softness I wanted during pregnancy. That doesn't make me broken. It just makes me honest. Joy doesn't mean perfection. Doing it alone doesn't just mean without a partner. It means carrying the mental load, the emotional exhaustion, the physical pain by yourself. Timing my water intake so I didn't pee on myself during my commute, rolling over in bed like a turtle stuck on its back, crying at 3 a.m. because I couldn't breathe through the heartburn. You start talking to your body like it's a roommate. Girl, can you just act right for once? I was tired in every sense of the word. So yeah, being single and pregnant, it wasn't a dream, but it was my experience. And through the mess, the swelling, the loneliness, I survived. And to every woman listening who's been through it or is in it now, I see you. You're not weak. You're not bitter. You're not wrong for wishing it felt better. You're just real, and real is more than enough. You can honor the truth of a hard pregnancy and still honor the beauty of the life it brought. Just because it didn't look like the dream doesn't mean it wasn't divine. And yes, I have to say it was divine. You don't need a manual for any of this. You just need truth, grace, and just a sisterhood that says, I get it. Did you love being pregnant? Tell me what I missed. But spoiler alert, it still won't make me do it again. If you have thoughts, comments, or would like to share your experience, please comment, subscribe, share with everyone. Catch y'all next time on Where's the Manual?